I did it.
Jacob, do you have the story out? Jaden, do you have your story out? You need to have your story out now unless you want to do it.
Yes, she did.
Okay, so today, can someone read, do you have your story out? Can someone read for me the objective for today? Your desks should be closed because you should already have your stories out. Renaya, can you read today's writing objective for us?
Write stories with a partner to
Identify
wrong
sections
and sections that need more detail.
detail. Okay, so today we're going to take what we've written already and we're going to talk with a partner. Take your legs out of the shirt. That's the second time I've told you that. We're going to work with a partner to read our stories, what we've already written. Excuse me. And we're going 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
Jaden, fail to follow directions again. So what we're going to do is we're going to work with a partner. I'm going to partner you up, and we are going to read each other's stories, and we are going to put an E. I'll write these directions on the board, but we're going to put an E in places that need more detail, and an S for strong in places that are very strong and that we think have enough detail. But if you find yourself reading your partner's story and wondering, I really wish I had more details about what happened here, then that's when you need to put a little E in a circle. You don't have to make it big. You don't want people to actually see it because this is like a little secret thing we're doing between partners. So you don't want the whole audience to see. You just put a little signal E so that the person knows that you want to know more details there. Okay? Can I get a thumbs up if we understand or a thumbs down if we don't? Want to talk about it more?
Put your hand up.
Lisa, do you understand? Eddie, do you understand? Do you need can I have a thumbs up if you understand and a thumbs down if you don't? Okay. So what are we going to put if we think that the person's story needs a little more detail in a certain place? Can you tell me, Cecily? You can put your thumbs down. Cecily, what are we going to put if we need more detail in a place in someone's story? Can someone help Cecily out? Randy? That's okay. I'll tell you again. It's okay. We are going to put, if it needs more detail, Eddie, what? A little E. And if we think, no, for elaborate. So, more detail. Equals what? An E. A little E with a circle. And if we think it's strong,
S.
no more detail, S.
I'm just putting S.
So we're going to partner up and we're going to start to do that, okay? You're calling out. And you're telling me that? Because you want to tattle? Okay, so I'll worry about that with him. You don't need to tell me that. Okay, so we're going to start doing that now because we want to have the most time we can to start reading each other's stories. Then we're going to come back together and we're going to talk about it and we're going to work a little more on our story leads, okay? So, I want Wakalis, I want you to work with Jaden. I want Kalor, I want you to work with Rainaya. Randy, can you work with Eddie? Lisa, please work with Nyasia. Nazir, please work with Cecily. Okay? So Cecily, please join Nazir over here at this desk. Kalora, you can sit next to Nyasia. You can sit next to Rainaya. Lisa, you can come over here and work with Nyasia. Right, so you're going to talk about places you need to put more details and places that you need to leverage. So you guys can work together to talk your story out. And you can start writing right after that. Yes, Nazir? I will give you a pencil. Have I told you to write anything yet? So why would you need a pencil right now? You will get one when you need to write something. Right now we're getting into our partner groups.
Hey.
Right now we're getting into our partner groups. You haven't been told to write anything. Jaden, can you please join Wakalis? And Nyasia, you can join Lisa right over here. And Eddie, you're working with Randy right here. You want to sit next to Randy so you guys can work together more easily? Let me turn this chair. Okay, so what we're going to do is you can trade papers, whatever story you have. If you haven't yet completed your story, 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2, all eyes on you.
1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2, all eyes on you.
Eddie and Jaden. Jaden, you're on right now. Because this is something that we talked about yesterday and that I said I wasn't willing to tolerate. We're going to follow directions and we're going to do them the first time because however are we supposed to finish our stories if we can't even listen to directions? How are we supposed to get things done? We can't. So we need to work together on this. So what I want you to do now is I want you to trade whatever you have. If you have one word or one sentence, I want you to trade with your partner. And then I want you to read their story. If you don't understand what's happening in their story, then you need to talk it out with them when I tell you so. When we switch papers, we're going to first read them. And then on my signal, I will tell you when it's time to talk about the stories. And we don't need any special directions for this. We're going to say, listen, here's what I was trying to say in my story. Remember when I told my story about getting lost on the way to my friend's wedding? I was talking about my story to you, and you understood it because I was telling you in beginning, middle, and end order. So when I tell you to, you're going to tell your partner what you were trying to tell in your story in beginning, middle, and end order. Okay? So now you can switch your papers, and when I let